Good morning everyone. Now I am talk about risk analysis of Adidas. Today we are going to analyze the big risk Adidas is facing, fluctuations, exchange rates and the legal complaints issue in the foreign markets and use framework to determine effect and establish a strategy for reducing risk. Now, firstly, I am talk about introductions of Adidas. Adidas operate in an unstable global environment with variability and instability of the economic and legal system, which affect its operations and the decision point are risk to be addressed and mitigations techniques. To some extent, external factors have affected Adidas. The PESTEL framework is thus useful in structured risk analysis and focus on economic and legal dimensions. Understanding the factor mentioned earlier would help Adidas prepare more resilient strategies for the operations. And why risk management is important? Risk management protect the value of the Adidas brand and sport continuity. Proactive risk management also increase the ability of market to change the regulatory system. Risk management lets organizations like to uncertainty apply the Costco ERM model. Adidas may include risk management in its strategy, creating resilience such as strategy also support opportunity, thereby ensuring profit as well as reputations. And exchange rate risks. Currency volatility delays revenue, especially in the emerging market. A 10% of devaluation in the key currency can devastate probability to a large extent. The fluctuation exchange rate impact pricing and operating cost. The transaction and transactions explore models explain how these risks impact cash flow and financial reporting. Hedging strategies combined with diversified supply chains will mitigate the risk to stability over time. Compliance with the law risk. Adidas must adhere to labor, environmental, and intellectual property compliance law in all countries. This way, the company can avoid the risk of losing the reputation in global markets swiftly. Legal risk underscore good governance. In this case, triple bottom line framework may be used to articulate to Congress of social, environmental, and the financial demands. Enhancing compliance capability will ensure Adidas gain reputations. Framework for planning of Adidas. Adidas can further utilize the Costco ERM model to reduce the potential economic and legal risk. The framework analyzes several risks, probability as well as reputation to create corresponding solutions. The Cosmo ER model is the core model that Adidas may apply in the addressing risk. It combines risk assessment with operational objective, thereby emphasizing high impact risk while being proactive in mitigation threat and minimize opportunity. Currency risk impact on exchange rate. Volatility adds complexity to pricing and bring ungranted profits. Hedging brings short-term stability, but strategic adjustments have to be made to ensure that mitigations happen in the longer term. So 2022. Adaptive solution to currency risk are in demand. The real options theory offer adaptability in decisions like local sourcing or alterations of the production local. Hedging combined with strategies swift ensure currency disruptions minimize while keeping long-term probability sustainable. And currency expo risk impact on compliance. Non-compliance with labor law has severe impact on productions and reputations. Labor must be respected and protected as global law and basic human rights. Legal concerns are an important issue in the global companies. The stakeholder theory emphasizes the balance of interest for the employees, customers, and regulators. Ethical sourcing and transparency can help minimize compliance risk and preserve brand integrity. Data insights and trend. Inflation in major market averaged 7% in 2023. Non-compliance cost rose by 20% last year. Governance in sourcing nations like Vietnam is tightening. All of these is leading to higher production cost and lower revenue growth. Economic trend analyzed through the SWOT framework highlight risk and opportunities for Adidas. Strength governance is sourcing nations also presents a chance to enhance stability and compliance, turning challenge into competitive advantage. And now we talk about recommendations. Adidas should adopt a dynamic pricing strategy based on individual market to address legal complaints and currency risk. Investment in automated supply chain compliance tools and risk management are necessary to address the concurrent issues. Dynamic price adhere to Porter 5 forces, which keep Adidas competing despite cost pressures. Improving legal team reflect the principles of corporate social responsibility. This will help Adidas garner trust and reduce legal exposures. Automated tools improve efficiency in monitoring, keep Adidas ahead of compliance requirements. And now we talk about conclusions. Inflections, fluctuations in the exchange rate and the global large are significant risk factors to Adidas. Proactive measures will allow the strength, growth, and probability for the company in the future. Adidas need to fight all these risks using structured framework like COSO, and TBL and CSR. Thus, using adaptive forward-looking strategies, Adidas can well capitalize risk into opportunities and safeguard its global leaderships. And references Brown, KM, and Brissons in 2021 think like Adidas and Swag Gamer and 2022 the response exchange rates to economic policy uncertainty evidence from Russia and Duno J. Hegme and many references in like Statista, Greta and Volholmes. And so final that's my presentations and okay.